Welcome into Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. How are y'all today?
I'm great. How about y'all?
Y'all like my fit?
Yeah.
A little sporty today.
The golf fit.
I just came from the golf course. Yeah, but it was a good morning. We had a testing morning. I've made it all the way back to the 100-yard mark.
Wow.
And I still can't make par.
But
I'm trying.
How long have you been doing golfing?
Well, so in my brief retirement stint, actually I started before. I started before.
Then.
This is my third clinic. Seems like the clinics aren't really adding much, but it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sporting the sporty look because it's what golfers wear.
It is.
And if I'm going to put on a golf attire, I'm going to get credit for it. I'm telling y'all though, I'm not terrible. I'm not great. I'm not terrible. How are y'all today? What have y'all been doing?
Well,
y'all were here when I got here. What did I miss?
Well, you missed me going into Lowe's to get a toilet seat for one of my children's toilets with my Sally O'Malley t-shirt on.
I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna have to move the mic.
Sally O'Malley from Saturday Night Live. I'm 50 years old and I can kick. Anyway, my husband is awesome and he gave me this t-shirt for my birthday. And I didn't have a chance to wear it until today.
I didn't even know who Sally O'Malley was until
Did you look up?
I did. I looked it up. Yeah, I looked it up. And
it's hilarious. And most girls, when if they're fun, they will post that as their 50th birthday meme. I may be a few years past that, but it doesn't matter.
No.
The intent is still the same.
Look, JP's truly shocked.
Yeah.
Like
that wasn't for your 50th birthday.
He thinks you're kidding.
No, I'm not even going to ask on the air. But he gave this shirt to me, and we used to love Saturday Night Live when they were funny.
Yeah.
But now they're just gross.
Mm-hmm.
And except for when they had Nate Bargatze on and he did that bit about weights and measures. Have you seen that one?
I have not seen that one, no.
It's a riot and it'll make you laugh. It doesn't matter how many times you say it. Anyway, I told Molly that I walked into Lowe's because we're finishing doing stuff at our house. Her toilet seat fell off. So I had to go get a new toilet seat. And I laughed at myself going in because I'm like, does anybody in here know? Not only am I carrying a toilet seat out to check out with, but I have my Sally O'Malley t-shirt on.
Are you the plumber and the electrician and the technician in your house too?
No, I'm the plumber. I don't like them to know that I can do technical things, but I will. Like the next thing I'll have to do is help Chris change out like knobs and stuff like that. I'm the chief cook, bottle washer, and clothes person. Like we have our things that we do. I can do them.
Yeah.
And like growing up, I was the one who always put stuff together. Like I like putting things together.
Do you like instructions?
No.
Oh, you just do it.
I just do it. My husband loves instructions because y'all will come to find out Allison and Chris are very similar. And I like to look at the box and the picture and just figure it out from there.
So yeah, pretty much everything on the wall behind you on the live stream was Chris Shaver putting that up.
Yeah.
Shelves.
Very particular.
Neon signs. Yeah.
Yeah. He did a good job.
I mean, he made me hold the level.
Yeah, he did.
That was a lot.
It was funny though, watching y'all, because it was like you were in, and he's a doctor. He's a surgeon. He does technical things, but it's like you were in the OR and Chris kept going scalpel, but it was it was screwdriver, monkey wrench,
level.
Now, no, he was very gracious about it, but like, and you were like, okay, yes. Now I'm thinking we need to attack it from this angle. It was really kind of cute to watch.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
did not.
It's cute.
That's funny. So that's what we've done today. What have you done today?
Oh, I've been getting stuff done. I transitioned stuff done.
You transitioned?
No.
Are you now?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah. I've been listen. Now that my head's spinning a little less, I'm getting stuff done. Like I don't know if the Facebook has noticed the updated Facebook for the live stream today. So yeah.
You changed the background on the live stream. It matches our backdrop.
The navy looks nice.
It looks good.
I really love the navy. And you've been working really hard on all the technical details. I mean, truly.
Chattanooga's getting a live show today.
Yeah.
Hey, Chattanooga.
Yeah. Howdy.
How are y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Yeah. So Huntsville, we're not sure.
Huntsville, we are live. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
but we still have to have
Mhm.
button pushers.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you, those who are doing that job.
Behind
Thank
the
you
scenes.
to the button pushers. We all need a button pusher. So another thing you've been working on is, how do you replace Phil's monologue? I don't know. Actually, you have monologue in you. And you could do it too.
I love monologues. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it too. So maybe we'll sprinkle some in there.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but Abs came up with this idea.
So, because the show that we listen to has a monologue, and I thought, well, that might be a really fun idea to kind of update that and save the monologues for when we really, JP, when you've written something, Allison, me, whatever. But I thought, well, it might be fun to do a montage of clips just because we're newfangled. I'm kidding. I'm making fun of myself because I have my Sally O'Malley shirt on. But it's a way to do a monologue, but through clips that perhaps are going viral or interesting things that have caught our eye when we finish the show, before the next day, or even right up until the show starts. And so we bring you now JP's miraculous montage, but we call it, Allison,
Not stand. There's no D on there.
No.
It's Stan McDonald for the news.
Stan McDonald for the news.
For news.
Good morning, New York City. Thank you. On January 1st, I will be your mayor. New Year's Day and a new era for this city. Oh, and one more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again.
New York City, you did it. You elected Mamdani to be your new mayor. Well, did you know that he was backed by Alex Soros, son of billionaire George Soros? And both of them are millionaires, like father, like son. But anyway, that's just a little tidbit of information. Mamdani last night after he won, he said, I speak of Yemeni bodega owners and Mexican abuelas, Senegalese taxi drivers and Uzbek nurses, Trinidadian line cooks and Ethiopian aunties. Yes, I said aunties. I was looking for when he said Americans, but I can't find it. But anyway.
Children who grow up without a father in the home are twice as likely to suffer behavioral and mental health problems. Think about that. So, to the young men who are here tonight, please step up. Save our country. Kids need fathers at home. Your job is to run the household. Your job is to teach knowledge and truth to your kids. We need fathers in the homes.
I want to speak plainly, both as president of the Heritage Foundation and also as an American who understands the urgency of this moment. Leadership requires owning the moments where we fall short, then using them to reset, refocus, and recommit. Heritage and I will do so, even when my friend Tucker Carlson needs challenging.
Oh, for the love of all that's good and holy, third wayism. Really?
That whole
pretty
thing was painful. So Amy Beth and I send these straight to JP, not on our group text, which actually our group text is called the Treehouse Gang.
It is.
Because
Someday
our studio is kind of like up in a treehouse.
It is a treehouse. Yeah.
It is like, it's like you're in your
we're
own
going to
little
have
world.
t-shirts someday that say that.
But when we send him to JP, he just chooses whatever he wants and puts it together. So we don't know what's coming. And that was painful. Well, Tommy Tuberville was
great.
Stellar.
Yeah.
So much to say about Heritage Foundation.
Kevin
so
Roberts.
disappointing.
He's a coward. I'm sorry. He put his neck on the line and really did something brave, in my opinion, backing Tucker. And then, man, the onslaught of donors and workers at Heritage, and he crumbled so fast before he could even blink. He was crumbling already to the pressure. And it's like, maybe he didn't understand beforehand how much he was putting his neck on the line by backing Tucker. I don't know how he couldn't see that, but this is way worse. Like, it's like a humiliation ritual they're putting him through. Like having to do, it's like the only thing missing is like the gun behind his head while doing that video of like,
I mean, I can't just take yourself out and like leave and go find another job.
Mhm.
You are not worthy of the position or the moment.
I mean, it's no little thing. This is the Heritage Foundation.
Like, not gonna, you know what I had on my list today was the City Journal from the Heritage Foundation. Nope. Taking them off the list of news organizations I look at. Okay. There is so much to talk about today based on that. Also, on a happy note, that funny lady from New York has lists of rules for people moving from New York to the South. And it is phenomenal.
we might
And we
need to
will do
visit
that
that.
in maybe the third hour. I don't know, but I just want you to know there is a bright spot before we do some heavy lifting. But you're listening to Rightside Radio. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP, and we're going to start on the story that has all of us very bothered. Exorcised, if you're an old person.
That's a good word.
Exorcised. Exorcise the demons. All right. What in the world is going on with the Heritage Foundation? That was a reliably conservative organization that everybody got their information from. One of the last groups that you'd think would crumble, would fall, would capitulate. You like that? That was a really good word.
You're
was
using
good.
lots of big words today,
Really?
but that's
So,
what you do.
do.
Like Herkel Durkel.
You came up with Herkel Durkel.
No, you searched it, which we're going to have to tell our listeners what Herkel Durkling
That
is.
is the best word.
Hold on, I
And
gotta adjust my
sometimes
seat.
Will and Chris, mainly Chris, will call and go, "What's that word again?" Because that's what I want to do. And I'm
Do you know
like,
what Herkel Durkel?
Durkel.
I don't.
Okay. We won't get distracted right now, but I'll write it down and we'll go back to it.
Can you guys please explain to our beautiful listeners what in the world happened at the Heritage Foundation? What is going on? Because this is insane.
Yeah. Well, it all stems from, Tucker's interview of Nick Fuentes, and there was an outrage in conservative, media, and there were rumors that Tucker got his start at Heritage. That was literally his first job, and there were some rumors that Heritage was distancing themselves from Tucker, removing any sort of Tucker pictures or any association with Tucker from their stuff. And then that's when Kevin Roberts initially put out a video and said, we stand with Tucker. We stand with free speech. I'm a personal friend of Tucker. We're never going to alienate Tucker. Tucker will always be a close ally, and it was very brave. It was very brave to do that. And the outrage, it was even bigger than like the Tucker interview.
The outrage to the response to his
Yes. Yeah.
basically, I'm going to allow free speech.
Yes. The outrage in response to Kevin Roberts' initial video. And apparently there were several donors that were threatening to pull their funding if there wasn't an immediate redaction and an apology for the video Kevin Roberts made. So that started a town hall event where Kevin Roberts and a couple of other Heritage, board members or something, sat on a stage and literally just took beratement from the Heritage employees about how they felt so disappointed in Heritage. They felt like Kevin Roberts was making such a big mistake, and he just pretty much had to sit there and take just beratement for I don't know how long.
Let me say it again. This is for advocating for free speech.
Free speech, correct.
Okay.
And then after the town hall, that's when he put up an apology video, saying how big of a mistake he made, and
Tucker needed to be challenged. I mean, that's what we played in the montage.
Tucker needed to be challenged, and his voice, his use of, I think in the original video, he said there was a venomous coalition going after Tucker, and then Heritage employees / donors took that as anti-Semitism. So then in the video, he said, he apologized for using the word venomous coalition. It's not the right time to do that, and that's a anti-Semitic phrase, and he should have used better words. Pretty like it's been a
what?
Yeah.
Now, venomous coalition is anti-Semitic.
Yeah. So it's just been a almost week-long just humiliation ritual for Kevin Roberts, essentially.
But it gets worse because we have the new kind of scuttle that happened last night with literally a kid. I think he's like 25. Evan Myers, who went to Homewood High School here in Birmingham, is now somebody from Heritage leaked a text thread where he was invited to a Shabbat dinner or Shabbat to participate into something with Shabbat. And
Heritage started like Shabbat Wednesdays or something like that. Yeah. In response to Kevin Roberts' big ordeal. And I think the purpose of it was so that whoever wouldn't go to it, like this kid, would get outed and run out of Heritage. It pretty much was to put people on the spot. And if you as a Christian, said no, then Heritage employees will leak that to the media and you will get your life ruined.
So now this poor kid is getting canceled by his own people at Heritage because he said his Christian values did not align with going to Shabbat.
So a couple of things. We talked about this yesterday. Republicans, why do we do this? to each other?
Yeah, the infighting continues.
Why? This is why we lose,
Mhm.
guys. Number one, uno, this is why we lose. Ding, ding, ding. Also, why are we at Heritage? Why are they deciding to be exactly who leftists think they are, which is fascist? You can only say things that they like and they approve because apparently they're God. And if you don't, you have no problem canceling a 25-year-old young man who said, this actually doesn't align with my values. Friday nights are very important to me and my faith. So whose faith is going to win? And then what does it feel like for this Heritage head? What is his name? Kevin
Roberts.
Kevin from Home Alone. Kevin! What does it feel like to be a living bowl of jelly?
Yeah, a coward.
What does that feel like? Where you're sitting there on the stage as a grown man getting lambasted by know-nothing dumb bunnies telling you how you should feel.
Save.
Huh? I was not going to say the other word. I was really going to say dumb bunnies or dummy heads because we don't like what you had to say because it was just giving Tucker an opportunity.
Yeah.
And that just does not align with our values. And so you need to apologize. I mean, tell me you're a loser without telling me you're a loser.
I just, real quickly, before we go to break, y'all know this quote. If you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize. I'm just going to leave it there. Probably need to go to a break now. We'll be right back.
still love that song. All right, you're listening to Rightside Radio, where we have basically mashed up Heritage Foundation. Pay attention to what happens in the coming weeks, because I think there will be more people who fall and fail like that. But that is the last characteristic we need in this day and time, is cowardice. I mean, truly, it's unbelievable, literally unbelievable. But I still want to know what it feels like to be a bowl full of jelly.
I don't know. I just have learned with the leftists and now apparently the rightist,
Mm-hmm.
you never apologize.
Ever.
Never
That's
apologize.
a great point.
Because
point.
now they know they own you. And somebody does own him. I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's blackmail. I don't know if
I think it's a lot of money.
You think the donors?
I think some big time donors really put their weight on him and made him do what he's doing right now. And I guess, I don't know, maybe he didn't anticipate all the backlash from standing by Tucker, but I don't know how he wouldn't. I mean, if he spends a second online, he would see how much Tucker gets nailed all day, every day. But you know, they call like Tucker Carlson and these other people on the right, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, they call him the woke right. The woke right is the one that is canceling people for words and
Right.
not supporting free speech. So it's like projecting almost. I don't know. And by the way, you can disagree with Tucker. That's fine. But to make Kevin Roberts do this song and dance that he's doing and embarrass him and humiliate him, like that's a way more than just disagreeing. That is like forcefully making you comply with what they want you to say. So that seems a little wokish to me, not the free speech, aspect of the right. So,
But what I guess everybody has a different line in the sand, but doesn't he have to sleep at night? Like, is money really like to where you can compromise on things like that? To me, that's if we're talking church terms, that's a tier 1 issue. Like, free speech is foundational to America. Tucker's not calling for anybody to be killed, beheaded, whatever the rest of the people that get a pass are calling for. He's just having a discussion. And he actually came back and admitted and clarified some of his statements. Did y'all see that?
I did, where, he said in passing that he really hated Christian Zionists and then came back after and apologized and said he should have explained himself more. But I mean, Tucker's the one that, like Josh Hammer, are saying that Tucker needs to be neutralized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones actually. Can you imagine if Tucker said like Mark Levin needed to be neutralized? Oh my goodness.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I what happened to us that we can't hold opposing views or be different?
Yeah, we're the right that does that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what happened? When did that? I mean, I think it happened a long time ago, but I don't know. I just go back to what Jason Whitlock said. If you looked at him in college, he said you would have never considered where he would be today, because he was Louis Farrakhan all the way. And here is what the Lord has done in his life. And I don't even like Nick Fuentes. I don't at all. But I am not going to say that he cannot speak. So I just don't know when we became those people. I don't understand. And we're going right along with it. And we are looking like the fascist that some people think Republicans are.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to think about where I was even 5 years ago. I mean, I love George Bush, and I really thought that our government loved us.
Oh yeah.
And operated in our best interest and were protecting us, and so we're all on a different path. We all have a different timeline and if you're not growing and changing and learning, you're basically useless, and smart, intelligent people, they can have these conversations as you learn new information. I mean, look at COVID. As things start to come out, you adjust, you pivot, you analyze the data, you take in the information, and you grow from it. And it's like, that's all Tucker and Nick. Again, Nick drives me insane. I can't even listen to him. But go do your thing. If you don't like him, don't watch. And almost they're doing him such a service by giving him
Yeah,
so
they're-
much attention.
They're making him like a martyr.
And the young kids are just flocking towards him because he's getting all this attention. So I don't know. I'm with you. Like we're all on a journey. That sounds so stupid, but it's a safe space. We're all on this journey. Let's give each other some grace as we work through some of these things that honestly we've really never thought about before.
And the other part is I'm thinking in this, I'm not going to invoke his name just because I watched his wife's interview last night, but isn't that like, didn't even Charlie Kirk engage this guy?
Yeah. I mean, well, Charlie Kirk was being threatened by his massive donors because Charlie Kirk had Tucker come and speak at his TPUSA event.
Yeah, I thought so.
And they were like, there were some text messages, somebody, which by the way, I hate the people that are putting up old texts between them and Charlie. After,
That's not okay.
But
That's just gross.
Somebody did. I can't remember who. And Charlie was saying how much it may have been Candace Owens, how much Charlie was getting from his donors for just simply letting Tucker speak at his TPUSA event. And Charlie went on Tucker's podcast and, he allowed, Charlie was the big tent guy. And so if we're going to invoke Charlie Kirk's name, like these people are, to go after Tucker, then maybe we need to think like, wait, I thought Charlie was the one that was having Tucker at his events and going on his podcasts. And so they're trying to gaslight you and say, well, Charlie Kirk, he was so against this. It's like, no, actually he wasn't. You're just trying to use you're trying to use a dead man to
further your
cause. Further your cause.
Well, and I'm also thinking as you're talking, and I'm also thinking through what Allison has said, would we not rather engage ideas and so go through and engage some of Fuentes's ideas? Because some of the stuff he said is like Looney Tune, but shouldn't we engage with that and tell why we disagree with it? Wouldn't that be a better thing to do? I don't know. We don't do that anymore. We just attack, we lob fireballs, and that may be what he traffics in, but intelligent people engage ideas. And they meet around those things. And that's what we need to do. And that's what we hope to do on this show is, sometimes we'll be like, that was really dumb. And the Heritage Foundation guy, not great. Because he fell to the principles he said he stood for, he just crumbled like burnt toast. And so instead, shouldn't we engage the ideas with which we disagree and say, on this point, this is where I disagree. And on this one, this is where I disagree. And learn to think logically and rationally through them rather than just going, this guy's, Tucker's bad because he has people on. Like, I don't like the people that he's had on because I don't like the ideas that they represent. There's a historian that I think is
Daryl Cooper,
dead wrong. But I can go through those ideas and we can talk through the ideas as to why I think they're wrong historically. But that's the better thing to do than just cancel anybody immediately when we disagree with them. We're not going to get very far. And it's not working. I mean, how is that working for us?
Yeah. I mean, we saw what just happened with the elections. I mean, I think the Republican infighting doesn't help stuff like that.
Not at all.
I don't think it helps in the midterms. But
yeah, I just can't. I'm sitting here listening to y'all, and you said something about Big Tent, Charlie Kirk. And it's funny to me that, we have the log cabin Republicans, the gay Republican groups. We have Dave Rubin, who went on with Jordan Peterson and basically talked about how his child's mom is actually also the child's aunt because they used eggs from his sister to have this baby. He talks about how he's breastfeeding and the skin to skin contact with this baby and his gay lover and husband, I guess. And we're great with that. In fact, Daily Wire and Jordan Peterson and everybody's platforming that. Big Tent. But we can't ask some questions that are pretty. We ask it of every other country. We ask it of every other war. We ask it of all the other things. And I don't understand how this is such a divide. Tucker Carlson's coming to Birmingham next Friday. could get really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're at the point where we have
Interesting timing for that event.
Yeah, it is. It is. Protesters, like it's going to be interesting. And I wonder, people maybe were going to come and now they're not. I mean, it's getting divisive. And if we don't figure it out, we're going to have, I mean, golly, we have big elections coming up.
Huge.
Soon.
Huge, bigly. And it's going to look just like 2 nights ago. It's terrifying.
I will say this. I know I gotta go break, but such a visceral response like we've seen to Tucker is how you breed actual anti-Semites. Like not allowing not allowing conversations and like trying to cancel everybody like Tucker. That's where you breed like actual anti-Semitism. So I think the right way to go about it is to just talk. I think it's pretty simple.
Because you look at young people, what is natural in young people?
Rebellion.
Yeah. And the more
Mm.
you tell them no, the more they're going to question you and dig in and say yes. And that's what, oh, you're right. They're just making it so much worse.
Mm.
If you just drop it, we'd all kind of move on.
Yeah.
Got to live with the consequences, don't we all? All right. We got to go to a break. You're listening to Rightside Radio. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio, where we're just getting into it today.
Straight off the bat.
Literally,
No
just
warm
right
up.
there.
Sorry, it's my fault because I put it at the end of the montage.
You
No,
did
it's
put that
good.
at the end of the montage. So people are still talking about Mamdani, and they will be for a while. I do have that hilarious lady that was in the montage that talked about how she was waiting for Mamdani to talk about Americans and not just, all the different countries represented in NYC. And her rules for moving south are hilarious. But before you can get to the rules for moving south, what are your thoughts 2 days out after his win? Because I don't think it gets any better. I did think it was rich that he was asking for money.
Yeah, that was the funniest part.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're going to have free grocery stores and free healthcare and free transgender surgeries and free. And if you watch that whole clip, JP edited some of it out. It's actually about a minute and a half long. And he goes through all we're going to do for New York City. It's our time. We're transitioning. And at the very end, he says, oh, and by the way, we told you to stop sending money, but we need it now to pay for all we're going to do in New York City. And we said it was going to be free, but it's not. And that's exactly what we were talking about. Somebody always pays for it. It is not free.
Remember when I said stop sending me money? Send me money.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I take it back. So I don't know. How do you think this ends?
I don't think it ends well. I think the thing, I was listening to another clip early this morning by Jesse Kelly, and he was talking about something in a way that really made my skin crawl, because it's a communist move to open up the prisons and let the criminals out, which Mamdani will do, because it creates instability, which then leads to more power for a very small group of people.
Right.
And then he said, and I think this was really important, and I'm so sorry, but he was talking about the Democrats there, but probably he was referring to Democrats as a whole. And listen, disclaimer, Republicans have their own problems. Okay? So if I talk about one side, we, as you've already heard this week, we'll talk about the other because we cancel ourselves. But he said, looking at what happened, he said, if you just elected this guy, and you did, what is England dealing with right now?
Oh, the
Rape
death of England.
gangs, the death of England being pro-rape, because you're not stopping it.
Yeah, it's the people that speak out against that get arrested. Not
Exactly.
not the violent.
The pro-rape, the pro-murder, the pro-everything we as Americans are against. If you are not actively stopping that, you are for it. And it doesn't seem like Mamdani will ever actively stop any of that. And I thought that was an interesting take, but it really was terrifying to consider that, because I thought, oh my gosh, they don't even really fully understand what they've done.
Yeah, this is the Martha's Vineyard experiment. Remember that? When all the illegal aliens got shipped to Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
And all those white liberal women freaked out. They can't come here. You take them, Southerners. You take them, peasants. Just you handle it. We're going to speak out loudly for it because we want it, but not here. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It is going to be an absolute disaster. The southern states, I cannot wait to hear her rules for moving south, because
they're awesome.
We need some.
So good.
Maybe we need a wall. You think we can build a wall pretty quickly? Because, I mean, go to Virginia.
Make former New York only citizen, part of the states, like this corner of the state. If you're coming from New York,
you can have that.
That's your area. Don't come into the rest of the state. You can stay up there.
It's like rewarding a toddler for having a temper tantrum and bailing them out when they need their own consequences. Like, we're not taking you on. I don't know. Just don't come to Alabama.
Please, we're full.
They'll probably go to the Tennessee, Florida's, Texas.
And if they go to Alabama, they'll go to the beach.
Can we just start claiming that we actually don't wear shoes here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
We still
it's
have dirt
very
roads.
miserable.
Oh, yeah. It's
yeah,
the worst.
it's
yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Awful.
We'll go back to what they told my dad when we moved to Alabama from Pennsylvania. They have dirt roads. And
They're our favorite. But we're
Yeah.
not going to be honest.
we're not real smart.
No.
We could tell them those kinds of things.
But they're ruiners. They're going to ruin it. And then all the red states are going to turn purpler.
That's true.
And then you will surely die. Like it's all done. I see the end.
I don't know. I've seen some people claim that the people who leave New York are obviously not the ones that voted for Mamdani, so they're going to be okay. But look at Texas, like how much Texas has become more purple with the influx of former Californians coming to Texas. Now it's where like Texas has to actually redistrict, and Texas last election cycle was like a lot closer than people wanted it to be because of all the Californians that went into Texas fleeing Newsom and the COVID disaster. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Although the people who may be leaving New York didn't themselves vote for Mamdani, they're still liberal Democrats. They may not just be socialists, but they're still liberal Democrats.
I mean, they're the Cuomo,
Yes.
Kathy Hochul Democrats,
Mhm.
which I'm not sure. There's no good there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was about. Yeah,
Mhm.
I used self-control right there.
Can we have a moment?
Slow clap for Allison.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Slow
yes,
clap, yes.
they're not on our side,
No.
people.
Yeah.
Jeff from Huntsville says, "Do not come to the beach."
New York, do not come to the beach.
Well, then I guess on the on the other side, we'll have to play her hilarious rules.
Did you send them to JP?
I did.
Oh, I got them ready.
JP's
Yeah.
got them.
Oh, I'm excited. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. You guys, we're going to do, we haven't had a chance to do this yet, but your texts are hilarious about where people should move coming out of New York. And that's very funny. And then after we read your text, we are going to play a clip for you by a lady who is hilarious. She is so funny.
Do we know her, or is she new?
She's just somebody that has a huge following on X.
Okay, so
and probably Insta as well, but just a hoot.
She reminds me of the We Do Not Care Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good. Okay.
We got one comment before we all get on text on the Rumble. This is Mike from Harvest. He said, please let the New Yorkers know that the South is full of dangerous creatures and people with guns. California is a way better place for them.
Amen. And all that's true.
It's alligator infested, snake infested. Yeah.
I think we have hogs.
Yeah.
They're
feral,
really mean.
feral hog.
I
had to kill 3 feral hogs just coming to work today. Like,
oh, did you see me? I thought you were serious. I went,
no. No.
That's funny.
When was the last time you saw a feral hog?
I don't know.
Erin?
There's a cute black and white pig that's with Jamie's horse somewhere. We talked about that yesterday.
We did.
And we still didn't decide if we wanted it or not. Maybe bacon is our our favorite foods.
I think bacon. It's our call sign.
It's too cute. We can't take it out now. We haven't named it yet, though.
We haven't. So let's see which one. Mark
Tom,
from Red Bay.
Wait, Tom, what is RDS? When I Googled it,
we don't know what that
means.
means.
It says the Amazon Relational Database Service.
Yeah. Help us out. Okay. Mark from Red Bay says New Yorkers can move out of the city and stay in New York State. We don't want them down here.
That's actually not a bad idea.
There's parts of New York that are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like Rome.
And it looks southern.
Apple country. Gorgeous.
Yeah. It's I saw the Tennessee governor and I saw DeSantis do this too, of like Florida and Tennessee, come on down. And then the people of Florida and Tennessee are tweeting out like, what are you doing? Please don't stop. But it's great for them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And it's great for any New York businesses that want to come to, Florida or Tennessee, Texas, whoever. But yeah, the citizens of the states that these people are going to be coming to are probably not going to be too happy.
Did you see the lady on X this morning? She's from Palm Beach, Florida, and she had been fielding calls all day from New Yorkers looking to move.
And there's no doubt there'll be trickle. I mean, some will just stop halfway there because they're tired of driving and they'll end up in
It's true. Actually, Allison,
Shelby County.
Not true. And I'll tell you why. I lived in Charleston and then we lived in Tampa. And the drive, you have to, take an interstate and then you connect with I-95. It is like the Autobahn going from New York all the way down to Florida. And you know exactly who I don't even remember what you called the snowbirds.
Snowbirds.
It was unbelievable. You just got out of their way. Like I drive fast, but I stayed in the right lane because I had my little delicious babies in the car. They flew down there. So I don't think unless they get lost, they'll make it to Florida or Georgia lickety split. It's really sad.
Well, who was it? Somebody texted in and said we need to put up detour signs to Georgia.
That's Tom from Tom with all the kids.
Yeah.
So
help.
It's good.
Let's see. Connor says, oh, that's funny.
They can have the Mississippi-Alabama line from Thomasville to Tuscaloosa. Have a great time farming catfish.
Yeah.
Hey, there's not much to do there. My son's about to move to Demopolis to work on a job site. He's actually really excited about it.
Demopolis.
Yes. He's been in Alice Beach and he said, Mom, I'm surrounded by yuppies. So I think he's really excited to get with the catfish.
Make sure somebody puts them on their Christmas float, their river Christmas float. They have a Christmas parade on the river.
Well, Connor's got to have to make some friends.
Does he have a lady friend that can get him invited to that?
I don't know about the ladies.
Well,
in
Connor's
the D-mop.
super cute.
In the D-mop.
So I'm just saying that Demopolis has a great Christmas parade.
Okay.
And he would want to be involved in that. All the people come out for it.
Maybe he'll find a cute girl in Demopolis and can get on a float.
I think they even deliver their mail by boat.
Cute girls.
By boat. So maybe we'll go down there and help. Demopolis, could you have us for the Christmas parade, please?
We can do that.
Anywho, we have lots of
There's a lot of people with input on where the New Yorkers can go.
where?
Well,
Tell us more.
Ian from Hartsville said New Yorkers can have Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas. There's nothing there worth missing.
It's true.
Preach.
And Scott from Huntsville brings up a good point. He said the same rules apply to those moving to North Alabama from Colorado Springs when Space Force headquarters moves here.
Oh,
See, okay,
yeah, that's a really good point.
as someone who born and raised in Huntsville and has seen the influx throughout my whole life, I'll just say, I think this gets exaggerated a little too much. However, I do think it's true. I don't think Huntsville is going to be turned blue anytime soon. However, I do think every time there's something like just the influx of jobs in general throughout my whole life living in Huntsville, but then the FBI and then now Space Command headquarters, I do think they start to add up to make it a little more purple.
Mm-hmm.
But
I agree.
I don't think it's going to be blue anytime soon because Huntsville is still full of red-blooded Americans.
It is a great city. And each time, my husband grew up there in Southeast Huntsville, went to Grissom High School, go Tigers.
That's where I grew up.
See? Like good
Southeast
people.
Huntsville, yeah, it's great.
Your aunt and my husband went to school all the way together through first grade. But it has changed a lot in the years since his mom has moved to Birmingham. But it's a beautiful city and they take great care of it. And so I do agree with you. People who are your good old conservative, faithful Huntsvillians, please don't lose that.
Yeah.
Don't lose your edge.
Mm.
Talk your friends into considering not voting the way that they did because they're leaving because they voted blue and look at what they got.
You know, it's funny. There was actually a FBI, somebody who moved here who works with the FBI, moved across the street from us in Huntsville. And there was one day we have a telephone pole that's been slanted like 45 degrees my whole life. And we were outside, my dad and I think we were bringing in groceries or something. And he comes out, he like just moved in. He goes, "Guy, do we need to call somebody for the pole?" And I said, "Brother, it's been like that for 22 years. And he said, "Oh, okay." But then he introduced himself, said he was moving from Huntsville or moving to Huntsville for FBI from, I think, Colorado or something. It was a blue state he moved from. And he asked what I did. And I told him, I work in conservative, talk radio. And he goes, "Oh, that's cool." He goes, "Yeah, I've noticed there's not a lot of liberal talk radio around here." And I go, "No, not really."
Was he disappointed or was he?
He was nice, but obviously he was a Democrat. But yeah, I've seen some of it. But yeah, I don't think Huntsville will be turning blue anytime soon. Thank God. Hopefully.
Yeah. Did you feel better or worse that the FBI was next to you?
Well, I felt better. He was going to protect me, but I don't know. I didn't. I only met him that one time, and then I was in Gadsden.
He disappeared.
No, he's still there. I moved to Gadsden.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That it could have happened, but I do think it's remarkable that a city like Huntsville is so well regarded that the FBI has moved there.
Mm-hmm.
My mother-in-law for a while worked at Redstone Arsenal, but also that Space Force and Space Command is coming to Huntsville. So they're doing something right.
Yes.
So keep it up. But also remember, if you moved in from out of state and you're fleeing because of blue policies.
Yes, it's true.
You're welcome.
And so the assimilation rules apply.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You got to say y'all,
Mm-hmm.
not use guys.
That's right. That's right.
Yins.
Yins. I was about to say that.
Yins.
Pennsylvania.
You can't talk about
Yins.
the
Yes.
boot of the car.
Yep.
Yeah.
We will
Yeah.
punch you in the
If
face.
you say boot, there's so much.
a toboggan is a beanie.
Yeah.
It is not a sled.
Also, please do not say pop.
Mm-hmm.
What? Coke stands for all of the drinks that you might purchase. Okay. What else?
I mean, bless your heart is actually really an insult.
It is.
Yeah, don't
And
say that.
Yeah. And we're going to hug you. I mean, we're just coming in for the hug.
Mhm.
We've never met. We might just pass you in the gas station, but you're getting a hug. And you got to be okay with it. But everybody
Truly.
seems to not be.
You got to
okay with
pick Bama or Auburn. You got to
Yeah,
pick.
yeah.
Immediately, and don't be like my mother when they moved down from Pennsylvania and say, "Is Auburn in Alabama?"
it. Oh, shoot.
She did.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? This is good. Do we need to start our own rules? Oh, wait. We never played the rules.
Well,
No,
we'll play the rules when
we
we
can
come
on the
back.
outside. Yeah.
And you guys, we're gonna play.
Yous
You guys, I'm
guys.
sorry, y'all. We're gonna play the rules when we come back, but we also need you to add to these.
Maybe Judy and Maud should do the next segment like we're good New Yorkers.
I think Marge should do it. I really, Marge has been wanting to come out and talk.
She does every now and then. It's kind of funny. Okay, fine. We got to go to a break. You're listening to Right Side Radio. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. Y'all need to know that at 3:30 we will be opening the phone lines because we want your help developing a Rightside Radio rule list for all the Yankees who've decided they need to move south. We can't help it that we've cultivated a glorious culture down here, okay? And everybody wants to be a part of it, but you can't.
A glorious culture without blue policies.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. That's why it's glorious. So anyway, 3:30, get ready to call because we want to hear from you and we're going to just cultivate a list. But JP, can you play this hilarious lady?
I
Por
can.
favor.
Yes.
Her rules, her
Yes.
list.
Por
Okay.
favor.
The rules for the New Yorkers who are fleeing Mamdani coming down south.
I want to give you the rules because, you know, you're going to be moving down south after you find out that socialism is going to fail like it has for centuries. So let me give you the rules about down here. Number one, respect. Southerners really like the Second Amendment, okay? Don't come down here rude and disrespectful because not only do we like the Second Amendment, but we also talk with our hands. And I don't mean sign language. Okay.
Oh, I think it's buffering.
Number two,
I agree.
don't come down here yelling out where you from like that's gonna scare somebody. You know, I'm from Queens, I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from Bronx. We don't care nothing about that, baby. You start yelling out where you from, we finna show your ass where you at. All right. Number three, aggressiveness is not necessary here. We really cool, we laid back people, so we take that as disrespect. We Southerners do, and we don't ask questions. All right. When you get all aggressive, we're not going to ask you no questions. We just going to do what we need to do. The only people that ask questions down here are cops and coroners. All right? So understand that. Last but not least, the South is the home and the origin of and rednecks. And don't you think for 1 minute that they won't hesitate to unite like Voltron and get your ass up out of here. Also, honorable mention, people like me, my age and stuff, both sets of those, and the rednecks, they consider us auntie. So you don't want to disrespect us either because they don't play about us. All right, those are the quick rules. That's the quick rundown because once you are out of food, water, and shelter up there, you're going to have to find somewhere to get it. So you can come down here, but just remember them rules, all right? All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. God bless you. God bless America. God bless Donald John Quavius Trump. Doing an awesome job. I'll talk to y'all later. Call you back.
JP, you are young
Yeah.
and you need money. I'll pay you $100 if you can get her on the show.
$100 if I can get her
Yes.
on the show.
$100. I don't even
follow
know
her
who
on
she is,
X.
but that is hysterical.
If I can just find out her ex or something.
I've got it.
I can
I'll
work my
send it to
magic.
you.
I mean, we need to be friends because I think she sounds fun.
She needs to have a weekly segment.
She sign her up. I'll sponsor it.
Yes.
That I feel like she could preach some truth to all of
Mhm.
us. That's hysterical. What, you don't know? Do you remember her name?
Yes. Oh, hold on. I'm going to find her. It's
Oh
like,
my God, so funny.
it's a fun handle on X. But when I read that today, I followed her and I thought, this is rich.
Okay, so deeper thought here, and this is what kills me about what mom's Donnie, I don't even
Dumb
know.
Nani.
Dumb mommy. In all these socialists, all these communists, all these people that want to, rewrite our history. Why do you think everybody wants to come here in the first place?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
'Cause
why
we have created the greatest nation in 250 years ever. Civilization has never seen anything like this. And come to the land. It's great here, but we want to destroy it. I do not get it. And that's what they're doing. Okay, we just destroyed New York City, so let's go to Florida and destroy it now.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I think, it's awful, obviously, like we talked about yesterday. But part of me does have that feeling of they'll just have to find out themselves. Maybe it's like the socialist line is always, we won't screw it up this time. Maybe Mamdani will screw it up like every socialist has. And then there's like an awakening of, oh, that's why. That's what they've been saying this whole time. So I don't know. But I do think the main concern is the red states that they're going to come to, making sure they stay red.
Yeah, which again, it goes back to kind of our call to action yesterday. it is more important than ever that you get involved on a local level
Yep.
to
Amen.
protect
Exactly.
your community,
Because
your school boards.
The New Yorkers who are coming down here will probably get involved, and then they'll turn Red Alabama into, having. I mean, we're already seeing it, like with the Islamic school in Birmingham. We're seeing, so there's already liberals here. We can't take any more New Yorkers that are liberal to come to red state Alabama, red state Florida, red state Texas, and then start getting on school boards and stuff like that.
Mm.
That's when it'll become a problem.
That's right. That's exactly right. Man, there's so much work to do, really, to protect ourselves. Truly. People are being hilarious, by the way, on our text line. I know we're about to go to break, but
Your waitress is going to call you sweetie.
I love that.
That was good.
Like, they really are
Connor.
going to call you sweetie. Don't be offended.
I was
That's
thinking he was
just-
going to say sugar.
Oh, that's right. Sugar is SHUG long AH. Sugar. So there's that. What else we have?
Or honey.
Oh yeah.
Honey.
Sweet tea,
Sweet tea.
even though I hate sweet tea,
I do
it's
too.
awful.
Why do y'all hate sweet tea?
It's gross.
Like, not even Milo's does it for you. You haven't had my mother-in-law
that's the
sweet tea.
worst.
She's great at making sweet tea. I think she pours like at least a quarter pound of sugar in there. But I'll only really drink hers. Hers is excellent.
I grew up, my brother, when he was in high school, we would always have a gallon of Milo sweet tea, and I would see him wake up every morning, open the fridge door, and just start drinking it every morning.
Oh.
And I would try it. I can't. To this day, I can't drink sweet tea.
Okay.
Can't
all
do
right.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
you're a black coffee guy.
I am.
You're a tea girl. But you'll drink. You like coffee?
No.
Did you
I
only
di-
drink tea for a phase?
Yeah, it was for a phase. But that sweet tea, the sugar gets stuck like on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
And it leaves like a film.
Yeah.
No, I don't do it.
That's no good.
I don't do it. All right. On the other side, we're going to be taking your calls. Phone lines are open. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Rightside Radio. We're reading your text, and they are hilarious about the rules. Let's see. Here's some of your rules.
Don't ask for cream of wheat at the Waffle House. Okay. Whoever ever asked for cream of wheat anywhere?
I love cream of wheat.
You must be a Yankee.
Well, I was born in Pennsylvania. I can't help it.
What is cream of wheat?
I don't know.
It's
Creamy. How do you make creamy
of
wheat?
from corn of
Oh.
wheat. Well, there's hominy, and then there's cream of wheat. Hominy are the big
That's like grits, right?
grits, and then cream of wheat really is cream of wheat, and you heat it up and you make it with milk and butter and brown sugar. It's delicious.
I guess it's kind of like, it's grainy. It is. It's sweet.
But you don't
It's like
ask
that
for it at
sweet
Waffle
tea.
House. I don't know. I mean, it's the same people who are like, I want pancakes at Waffle House. There are no pancakes at Waffle House, by the way.
By the way, Tom's kids think we sound like the grannies from Bluey when we talk like this.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about. Hopefully it's not our
Marge.
regular voice.
Yeah, it's not a regular voice. I think Marge from Minnesota is I think that's what they're talking about.
By the way, we got a caller that just called in.
What?
Connor from Huntsville
Oh,
wants
All right,
to
Connor.
have
That's
some
the-
input. Connor,
Okay, please.
Connor, you're on the air.
Hey, Connor.
He should be on the air.
Well,
He's not coming through.
no, he's not coming through.
Connor, try calling back.
do you hear him?
No, we don't hear him.
That's so okay. He was the one that said we can't ask for cream of wheat. Let's see.
That's funny.
Don't put Roughly Ann from Huntsville. Ruffian.
Ah,
get it.
That was good.
She said, "Do not put sugar on your grits."
Amen.
Hey, I think
You're now in the host.
all right, I'm reconnecting the phone line. We'll try Connor again.
Wait, was
Okay.
that Connor?
No, that was the phone line robot voice
Oh.
telling us we're reconnected.
I am
All right, I
a
think
robot.
Connor, it should be fixed now if you're still on there.
Yeah,
I-
I'm here.
What's up, Connor?
Just wondering how many people in that D.C., Virginia area are retirement eligible, and they just might cash it out and stay where they are. Yeah, I don't know if there are any numbers on that, but the comments that I read online about having to relocate to Alabama are pretty primitive. They know nothing about Alabama, particularly Huntsville.
Really? Are there any of them that you can share?
Well, I'm retired from federal service, so I was part of a DOD subordinate command, and I know that our maybe 40 to 50% of our workforce was retirement eligible.
So, what do you think happens?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it depends. You know, housing is expensive in D.C., Virginia. So if you decide you're going to sell your house, who's going to buy it? You know, if you can get your house sold, it's a great deal because you can get twice or three times the size of the house in Huntsville that you would in, say, Arlington.
Yes.
Right.
But I think some people are just going to stay put. Just remains to be seen how many.
What's your one rule if they do come here? What's your rule?
Let me see. I think I had a good one.
You can
Well,
text us.
Wait, Connor was the one that
my
texted
rule
the cream
would
of
be
wheat.
that-
Oh
that
yeah,
they
don't
may
ask
have
for
already
cream.
said it.
Yeah.
They have to go to move to the. Maybe they could telework if they're in Huntsville, and they can move to Mississippi-Alabama state line, anywhere from Thomasville to Tuscaloosa.
There you go. Yeah. So telework,
And,
so
you know,
we don't have to
farm
interact with you,
Yeah.
basically.
Farm catfish.
Got it.
That's great.
Connor, thanks so much for calling. It's funny to hear your voice. Appreciate you calling in.
I love that.
Sure. Right.
Thank you. So let's see. Oh, Brad says, oh, thank you for, you know what? He's
Oh,
giving
this
us
is
a
funny.
breakdown Oatmeal equals oat mush. Grits are corn mush. Cream of wheat mush.
And it's all mush to me.
Is that what they call porridge in England?
What is
jolly
porridge?
old England?
What is
Somebody tell us what it is.
eating her curds and whey? What was it?
Yeah,
No,
that.
eat curds and whey. Gosh, we've got to look up all these things. Okay,
This is funny.
I can't read it. You read it. I need my glasses.
So Penny from Athens says, if we excitedly say, honey, hush, that's not to shut you up. It's an enthusiastic agreement to what we were just talking about. That's good. That's really good. Hold on. It says the word chocolate.
oh,
Chocolate cream of wheat.
that's like wah, wah, wah. Bert says nothing better than chocolate cream of wheat.
Mm.
I can think of a lot of things better, like a steak, but that's out of the realm. Hold on. Marshall from Dubai, real quick.
Oh, Marshall.
He says you can't come to this to the South unless you have a sponsor.
That's good.
I think that's really
That's
good.
really good.
We have
all right.
another caller that just called in.
Oh, great.
Although it's not saying what his name is or where he's from.
Okay.
So
Well, so
whoever the mystery caller is, tell us who you are and where you're from. You're on the air.
Hey, this is Merle over in Hartsville, Alabama.
Hey.
I was wanting to tell y'all that the grits and hominy are not the same thing.
okay, what's
Hey,
the difference?
Grits is ground up. Hominy is when you take corn in the way we used to do it. We put corn in a big old churn, milk churn, put some stuff in there with it, seal it up, and let it work, and the corn expands. So that's the difference. I mean, you was talking about porridge. Well, that's same as oatmeal for them people across the sea over there.
Okay. That's
I
great.
know all this old stuff. I mean, I'm fixing to be 71-year-old. So
Oh.
you need any help with some of these old Southern sayings, hey, I'm your man. I can help you.
We'll send out an SOS to you, Merle.
Yeah, speed dial.
All right. Y'all have a good day now. Enjoy listening to you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have no idea
Gosh,
how
we
much we
need
appreciate
Merle
that.
in our back pocket.
Could Merle do a liner for us? I love his voice. He's got a great voice.
My elementary school bus driver's name was Merle.
Really?
She drove bus 55, and it was like a subculture. I could tell you bus 55 stories all day, but I won't. Oh, Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet
Eating her curds
and whey.
and whey.
But what is curd? We should have asked Merle. What is a curd and a whey?
Yeah,
He knows
I've
stuff.
never heard of that.
Oh, wait. Roy is
never
correcting me. Roy is correcting me, and I'm sorry. Waffle House serves pancakes?
Oh, they do, but it's frowned upon. Like, who goes to Waffle House for pancakes?
I didn't
you
even want
judge?
to look to see if they have pancakes. I'm embarrassed. I didn't know that because for most of our kids' birthdays when they became teenagers, they all would go to our Waffle House at midnight to celebrate their turning a new year.
Yeah.
We've spent a lot of time in the Waffle House. I'm embarrassed to tell y'all I didn't know that you had pancakes.
I mean,
sorry. I get the
that's
same
just-
thing every time, so I don't even look at the menu.
Yeah. If I'm hungry, it's an all-star special.
Yeah, it's Chris.
But the chocolate chip waffle with bacon and eggs is also a
Ooh,
great one.
That is.
But yeah, I mean, if you want pancakes, you go to IHOP. You can
Yeah.
go anywhere else. You don't go to Waffle.
Cracker Barrel
Yeah,
has great with Uncle Herschel's breakfast. Come on.
Cracker Barrel is great. This is why I was so upset that they went through what they went through. But they're back.
They're back.
They're back.
They're back. So, like 1 minute before we go to another break.
See, I want to add on to what Jenny said.
Okay.
Jenny from Decatur said, when we say shut your mouth, it means, oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe it. And I would add on, but keep talking.
That's a good one. That's good.
Like we want to hear what you have to say. It's really good, but we're feeling guilty that we like what you're saying, but we really want to hear the rest of it.
That's good.
That's pretty
That's
good.
a good word.
Yeah. No sugar and cornbread. I like sugar in my cornbread. Sorry,
Okay.
Mike.
I like sugar in my cornbread. Okay. Mike from Somerville says, got to be a Bama fan.
What does that
Amen
mean?
to that.
Well, if you're moving here, you've
that's
got to
the
be a
rule.
Bama fan.
Oh, I broke that one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're a volunteer. So
Yeah.
you're a
you
Vol.
are.
I'm
It's okay.
technically a Yankee. You know, we
Were
went
you
with the
above
Union.
the Mason-Dixon?
No, but like Knoxville went with the Union. Remember, we seceded to the
yeah.
Union. Yeah.
Ugh.
I
That's
like
why I
what
don't know right history of Southern history.
Well, it's
Didn't
probably
learn
not
it.
wrong because most of it was rewritten by a dude named Howard Zinn. John from Huntsville says, big rule, respect the police. It's true. Literally true. Please don't try any shenanigans with the police.
Yeah.
Don't. Just don't.
It's just not going to go well.
David at Buc-ee's.
Is he really a Buc-ee's?
Okay, so the lore with David is he used to work at the Buc-ee's out in Athens, and he would listen while he was working. He's actually still he's left Buc-ee's since, but we've still kept his name David at Buc-ee's because it's iconic. He's David at Buc-ee's.
Yeah. How could you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
I'm glad
that.
he left. That place stresses me out.
Does it?
Like, I think it raises your stress. Yeah, because everybody's running in there all the
Oh.
time.
Yeah, let me tell you.
It's
I went one time. So I mean, when I worked at VNN, I would pass it on the way home every day, and I'd pop in at like 9 or so in the morning and get food. And it was pretty calm. One time I tried to go that Saturday at like noon when I was out there.
Oh no.
And it was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It was like
insane.
a Buc-ee's version of Black Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
What it used to be like.
all day, every day.
Yeah, but their meat is good.
Oh, the brisket?
The brisket is
Mhm.
fire.
Hold
We've-
on.
Okay, we've
Sorry.
got one more.
No, keep going.
Curds and whey cottage cheese.
I did not.
That's a letdown.
Brian S., you have to be lying. Make up something better because there's no way curds and see what I did there? There's no way curds and whey are essentially cottage cheese. That's
Ugh.
disgusting.
That's so.
Go Vols.
Jeff says
Chris
the
from
same
Sterrett.
thing. Allison.
Go Vols. Curds and whey.
Oh, that's
face-
horrific. I don't want to ever
liquid left
repeat.
over from the milk used to make the cottage cheese. Like,
Mm,
I'm never eating curds and whey
ever.
ever.
Okay.
Is it break time?
It's
Snack
break
time?
It's snack time.
I'm going to get a piece of chocolate.
Okay. Me too.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. You guys, tomorrow JP has sports. It's Friday, Freedom Friday.
Dude,
But
I can't believe
Allison,
it's Thursday. It's crazy.
already, like you guys, we made it through the week.
I-
just barely.
I'm exhausted, but this has been the most fun. And I'm really thankful for y'all, for JP, all your hard work, for callers, texters, listeners. We know there are probably at least 20 people listening because they've
so
texted
thank
today.
you.
I
So
think there's a little bit more than
Well,
that.
a
There's
lot of texters
a lot on the
today.
live stream as well. So
well,
appreciate y'all, the live
Thank you
streamers.
very, very much. Y'all all would be interested to know, though, that
Is that's Taylor Swift. Do you listen to Taylor Swift?
are
That's
you a
Kelsey.
Swiftie?
No, that wasn't from me. That was from
That was coming out of Huntsville.
that was coming out of WVNN.
All right,
That's so funny.
Allison. Apparently, everyone, alert, alert, alert. Allison has a retraction to make.
This is my first retraction. I feel like you should have played the dump button, hit the dump button, because I would like to take back a statement I made earlier. I will eat a curd. I only eat fried curds, apparently, because Morel from Hartzell has said that curds and whey is a byproduct of cheese making. It is a protein and it becomes curds, which becomes cheese. And then I remembered that Culver's has fried cheese curds and they are delightful. So I do eat curds.
I love
I am
curds.
So sorry that I judged the curds.
You know what? I judged the curds right along with her because the idea of it sounded gross. And then I also, to my shame, I'm glomming on to what Allison said. I almost got curds the other night when I drove through.
You did.
It was the day that Chris, it was, I guess, Wednesday. No, Tuesday. He was like, we need Culver's tonight. And I was like, you're right. And we just did the custard.
No curds.
Almost got an order of curds, but I thought that'd be too much. It would not go well. But curds from Culver's and Buffalo Wild Wings, phenomenal.
By the way, you said it was Morel from Hartzell. It's Merle. Merle from
Oh,
Hartzell.
that's Merle.
Yeah, the guy that just called
Okay,
in.
so
Sorry,
my
Merle.
Merle spelled it Merle.
And I think Merle Haggard, Myrle,
It's Merle.
or Merle.
Okay, so Merle, see, he does know all the things. He changed my mind.
He's
That's
our
what
guy.
intelligent people do. When new information comes in, you pivot
Pivot.
Pivot.
and you change your mind. Maybe we need that as a sound effect.
We also
Pivot.
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 That would be
you
good.
got pivot.
Pivot. Pivot.
That's so good.
I'm sorry, we're laughing. Apparently,
We don't laugh and giggle.
there's no laughter.
There's no giggle. It's a serious matter.
It's no
It's
fun.
Very serious. Curds and whey are very serious. So, do we have time to play the complete Tuberville clip?
I think we got enough time if we want to use it as a segue into next segment. Or
Okay,
it's up to y'all.
because we had kids there last night. So we would love, I'm glad you have the whole clip.
Yeah, this is last night. Tommy Tuberville, our presumptive next governor,
Governor-elect Tuberville.
already. He's got like $6 million in the bank and nobody's running against him. I don't get it. But he spoke last night at the Turning Point event in Auburn. Abs and I, Abs? Well, yes, I bet she does have great abs, but Amy Beth
don't.
Shaver. So abs. But we both had kids there, said it was a great night. But he gave apparently a great speech, a very stately, grown-up Tuberville speech. And this was part of it. And I thought it was just spot on, especially with our show yesterday, what we talked about.
Children who grow up without a father in the home are twice as likely to suffer behavioral and mental health problems. Think about that. So, to the young men who are here tonight, please step up. Save our country. Kids need fathers at home. Your job is to run the household. Your job is to teach knowledge and truth to your kids. We need fathers in the homes.
So it's funny because when we were at Auburn, when y'all were moving all the things and I was just running around the boxes of Auburn, having a grand old time. I went out to go get some apple cobbler because they had fantastic apple cobbler. And you have to go out by the
cobbler.
elevators, and then they have ice cream. They had vanilla ice cream that I put on top. I was going to get some more apple cobbler. And as I walk out of the box, I turn around, and who's walking towards me? It's just me and Tommy Tuberville. Tubbs. And he travels with security now, which I think is so sad that they're at that point. I mean, I've seen him at so many games. He's never had security, but we're at that point. And it's him and his security. There's nobody else in the hall, and he's pushing his grandbaby.
Oh,
little
really?
Rosie in a stroller. And
wait, he has a grandchild named Rosie too?
Yes. And he's got a little shaker, like a Auburn shaker, and he's shaking it in her face and pushing that stroller. And it was the cutest thing. But my point is, kids, grandkids change you. And for him to make that speech, how important that is. And I feel like that really is the crux of our problem. And I appreciate him saying that to all the young men that were there last night. So good on you, Coach. It was great to hear. I hope he keeps talking about it. But we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver with Allison Sinclair and JP. And the happiest thing has just happened. Do you know what that is?
We're going to go get some curds.
We are going to get some curds, but my little girl stopped by on her way to the house.
Aww.
She came home from Mama. How was your bio exam? Okay.
That's a good answer. Great answer.
I like it.
Awesome. You can say that because you don't have the grade yet. Yeah. So we're going to go with awesome. Yeah.
You did just make a 95 on your 97 on your math exam or math test. So, okay, listen, I have a story. I'm putting my glasses on for this one. Okay.
This must be serious.
It is serious because I didn't know if you'd heard this story. Actually, there are two stories. I'm not doing hot flash news. I'm not doing the Allison story.
We don't have KIV trumpet burp yet.
Okay. Have you guys heard about this mayor? It's on MJ Truth Ultra, from murderer to Maine city mayor.
Wait a second.
Okay, this is going to blow your mind. Convicted killer Angela Walker was elected Bangor, Maine's mayor after beating tourists to death over an alleged racial slur. A 35-year-old Canadian tourist from Nova Scotia was brutally killed after a confrontation with Angela Humphrey, now Angela Walker, and her brother Benjamin Humphrey. The victim was severely beaten in the head and face. Sand was forcibly shoved down his throat into his mouth, causing asphyxiation. An autopsy confirmed death by suffocation due to sand inhalation and airway obstruction with extensive blunt force trauma. Both siblings initially lied to police and then confessed. She only received a 10-year prison sentence. She got out. Now she is a mayor. So the question they asked is, should convicted murderers...
Wait, so she's a convicted felon then, isn't she? Would that I thought those
depends on what state you live in and what rules people want to follow. But the question is, should murderers be allowed to run for mayor?
That's such a silly question.
I mean, can you even believe it? It's stupid. It is stupid. And yet that is who Bangor, Maine decided they wanted for their, like, is that not crazy?
There's no better options. And like, the thing is, that's not heat of the moment. Like, I mean, yes, you had an altercation, but what, you stopped to run and get some sand
and shove it down somebody's throat?
Back? You know, you're not like driving, I'm going to run over you. Oops, I take it back. You're like, oh, time out. Let me go get a bucket of sand. I'll be right back because I'd like to shove this down your throat. I mean, that's just evil. It's all evil and bad. But like, that's just next level. That's you got some issues, serious issues.
Big time.
Well, Ian from Hartsfield texted in and said that Bangor, Maine is where a lot of the Stephen King novels are portrayed.
Really?
That would make sense.
So maybe
it's a Stephen King novel coming to fruition.
Like
from murderer to mayor. That's a good title for a horror book.
Yeah, lost our minds.
Absolutely. We have lost our minds. I thought, just add to the merriment of the week with Mamdani and all the other people getting elected to office. We cheer ourselves with this good news.
Well, there is some good news.
There is.
But it's part of hot flash news, which I don't know if we want to do that right now. But there's some good news, which I'll go ahead and give it away. But everybody knows Nancy Pelosi is retiring.
Oh, slow clap.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Slow clap. Yeah.
And Trump made some very, very funny remarks about her.
What did Mr. Trump
said,
say?
It's a great
What did Donald
thing.
John Quantavious?
Quantavious.
Do we have any progress on finding that woman?
No, I haven't been notified.
You still don't know her name. Okay.
Oh, I do.
But Trump said it is a great thing for America. She was evil, corrupt, and only focused on bad things for our country. I'm very honored she impeached me twice and failed miserably.
0 for 2.
All right. Could we also just have a moment here for taking it to
what's the moment?
Other people. When they come at Trump, what a great example he is of like going right back at it. We haven't ever seen this before. We saw the Heritage Foundation man crumble and become a bowl of jelly. But I just, for one, appreciate the way that he just goes right back at him. You may disagree with that. Great, fine, no problem. But Donald John Quantavious, DeQuarius, Trump.
I think it was Trumptavious.
Trumptavious. We're going to have to go back and listen privately. But I do appreciate that. Just that ability not to go, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. He just is like, yeah, okay. Well.
She's evil. She's corrupt.
Yeah.
She's done nothing good for America. I mean, good riddance. It's time to get on up out of there. But I mean, then you look on our side, there's several. I don't know if y'all saw Chuck. It's so bad. I'm not an ageist, okay? Like
I am.
Okay, don't call me.
I'm an ageist.
Don't call me an ageist. You're only 22.
Exactly.
Okay,
I can be an
so
ageist.
Everybody's older than you.
Whenever I get old, I'm not going to be an ageist anymore, obviously.
Well, I mean, there is a point where you just got to call it, people. And if you saw Chuck Grassley's happy anniversary pic to his wife last year, and for some reason it floated up again this year.
What?
Oh, they've been married 70 years.
Wow.
And they look like, the couple, I'm going to sound so dumb when I say this. I don't even know. The farmers, the old man and the lady with
that painting, yeah.
That's what they look like. Like it is I'm going to have to find it during the break. And you're like, you've been married 70 years. That means you're probably 90. It means you should have retired 20 years ago. And I get it. Someday when I'm 70, I probably won't think that's old. But y'all, there's got to be, there's got to be Mitch McConnell. Can you believe it? Can you put it up?
Yeah, I can put it up. I'll pull it up here.
Wait, let's go to our feed so we can
just
see
time. It's just time to call it.
Is y'all's feed up over there?
Our feed's up.
We look a little
Oh my word.
I'm so sorry.
They're just darling. Can you see it, Molly?
Yeah, but they need to and apparently that was the first place of their first date 70 years ago or whatever.
So sweet.
It's very sweet, but abs.
But this guy's hey, what is he, a senator or representative?
Oh, he's a senator. He's like one of
yeah.
the highest ranking senators, and he's a Republican.
Like that's sweet if it's your grandfather who lives in a retirement home. It's not so sweet when this guy is one of the most 100 powerful people in our government.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a good point.
She looks like my grandmother, actually.
Well, listen, I'm
Nita.
very proud. Let's have a moment for being married for 70 years.
71 years.
Yeah, that is tremendous. However, we do need some fresh perspectives in the Republican Party.
I mean, Mitch McConnell is falling down every corner he turns.
Yeah, listen, guys, we are just as bad on the Republican side as we are with Dems when we're like, oh, they're old. They should probably go. No, they're not. He has no problem. I mean, think about when Glitch would just stand there and not say anything. And you think how incredibly cruel this is to have him doing an important job and then literally be having TIAs, perhaps.
What are those?
Mini
strokes
in front of the American people. Like, that's cruel. So while we were also saying at the same time it was cruel of Joe Biden to run Joe and pretend like nothing was wrong, we've done the same thing. And you're right, though. Yay for marriage for that long. They're absolutely adorable, but perhaps we need some new people. Perhaps.
They really are cute.
They were, yeah. But they did look like that painting.
I bet she knows how to make good cornbread, and I bet her Thanksgiving dinner is delicious.
I bet she eats cream of wheat and curds and whey and hominy. What else did we talk about? All the things.
Oatmeal.
All the things.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my word.
What was her name? Becky Pringle?
Becky Pringle.
Chris Kringle. Yeah, Becky Pringle.
Ruins Pringles.
Well, I think we got to take a break, and y'all, I have to leave early.
Do we want to do a quick hot flash news next?
Yeah, when we come back.
Okay, next segment we'll do it because I got to go see the Riley Gaines down in Alexander City tonight. I'm really excited, actually. She's one of my
great
favorites.
gal.
Yeah,
she's fantastic.
So, okay, on the other side, I'll get ready with some hot flash news. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. It's already the 4 o'clock the last hour of the show. We're doing all the things. Allison was adjusting her mic.
All the things.
All the things. Could we
Do we
take
need
that
a
out
sound
of?
effect?
I'm writing it down.
Please.
Pivot. All the things. There was something else.
All the things, just to raise everybody's blood pressure.
So far, our sound effects, our new ones are K Ivy trumpet, K Ivy burp, pivot, all the things. Am I missing any?
There was one other.
I can't remember. That's already a heck of a list to start. First week.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Phil had a ton, so we've got like a lot to
We need
add.
the girls' sound effects, please. Y'all send in your sound effects that you would like to add because y'all have been super texty today, and we love that. Penny from Athens corrected all of us. It's Donald John Quavius Trump.
That's what it was.
We should have done
And then we need to take that out of her little clip. Donald John Quavius.
John Quavius.
Strom Thurmond was 100 years old when he retired from the Senate.
That's
I
crazy.
forgot about that. Grandstand says that Chuck Grassley is 92 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, good on him. Like, I'm proud of you.
But
it's time to go. Enjoy your days with your 90-year-old wife.
That's a good one. I like what Mike says.
would impose age limits, but then that would rule out anomalies like Trump, who's 80 something years old and works like he's a workaholic.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do an age limit, but I think a cognitive test is pretty fair.
That's what our brilliant Mike from Florence, shout out to Florence, said, that he had to do drug and alcohol pre-employment and random tests when he was working. When his osteoarthritis got too bad to manage, he had to do disability, which that is no joke. But with the decisions our government makes, I don't think it's too much to ask that every one of them takes a cognitive test to stay in after retirement age or for cause. Like, that's not a bad thing. For all the people running around talking about all this mental health help that we need, wouldn't we want to make sure that our seniors who are great are also equally sharp? That's not also to say that people in their 50s or 60s that are in Congress shouldn't also have to take some of the tests, because some of them, when they talk, you're like, are you all there?
Or just a walking test like Mitch McConnell. Can you put one foot in front of the other?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Lindsey Graham.
Yeah.
Well,
after the other day,
he
needs some serious help.
Willie.
But I mean, Mike from Florence gets it. Yeah, I don't know if it's so much an age, but think about all we could have saved ourselves from if we had just taken this advice with Biden. I mean, when you're auto penning it, you've got issues. He can't even write his name because he probably can't even read and understand what he's writing.
Which, by the way, and I know you're going to do a hot flash news for us before you have to skedaddle, but the auto pen, we haven't talked about it at all. I'm sure we'll talk about it in the future. That is going to become a huge story, but only if they actually prosecute people for it.
Exactly.
Are y'all not sick and tired of them talking about all the things and then doing
coming.
jack squat about
coming.
it? Driving me nuts.
Yeah. I think it's why we didn't do better in this past week. I also think it's why we will lose bigly the same way in November if we don't do something about it.
Yeah. Agreed.
Now, one of the things that I did, and maybe we can talk about this tomorrow, is the filibuster. I think that I have so many questions. I really want to ask y'all what you think about that, because Trump is lobbying to just totally get rid of it. Great.
I would love to talk about that, because I think there's a lot of us who are like, oh, filibuster. They read the phone book. What does it really mean? What does it do? Where did it come from? So yeah, definitely. Let's talk about that tomorrow.
Well, we got 3.5 minutes here if we want to do hot flash news.
I'm going to flash really fast.
You got music? Hold on.
We gotta do
you
the
got to have
sound
music,
effect.
Allison.
Which I think it needs to be judged a little bit, but we've got a good start.
Yeah.
Well,
but
I wish Molly could hear this.
Is it okay?
It's funny.
Do you want to go ahead?
Hit it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. All right. Holy smokes. President Trump announces Medicare copays for weight loss drugs will plummet from $1,350 to just $50.
What?
Yeah. Do y'all remember when he was talking about his friend in Europe?
It was fat.
That was fat. We could get the drugs really cheap. And then we have fat people here that can't get the drugs because it's so expensive. Well, I guess he did something and we're getting the drugs cheap.
I hope he
Cheaply.
lowers all the rest of the drugs too.
Yes.
Yeah. Why just the
Weight loss.
weight loss? Yeah.
I mean, he did some others earlier this year. I can't remember off the tip of my tongue which ones they were, but RFK's getting active. He's doing some. He's doing
it's
this
true.
stuff.
It's true.
But do y'all realize why we pay so much here? Because we subsidize all the other countries
It's
that
true.
get
Yes,
the
it's true.
weight loss drugs for $10.
That's right.
So we have to make it all up.
And our food sucks over here, where Europe it's much better. But
It
so
is.
now we get food that makes people fat, and then they got to pay more for the drugs that make them not fat.
Mm.
There you
It's
go.
America.
It's a racket.
It
I
always
tell ya.
has been. Kanye West had
Oh.
a meeting with a Jewish rabbi to apologize for his history of
Semitism.
anti-Semitism and express his remorse for his actions. And here is this rabbi and Kanye holding hands.
I'm sure he's serious.
They are kneeling in front of each other.
Sorry.
He's
It's
not.
very awkward. It looks like it's almost like a staring contest.
That's
Bizarre. Anyway. Okay.
It'll take about 10 minutes before he's already losing his mind again, because he's Kanye.
He does.
I think
lose his
it's
mind a
all
lot.
for the clicks.
For sure.
Here we go. Germantown cancels Christmas markets, which is sad because they're so good because they can't afford security to ward off Islamist attacks.
Wow.
Oh, that's a real story.
Yeah.
Where in Germany?
Germany is
Let me click on the things.
Germany and London they're struggling.
They are.
They're dumpster fires right
Yes.
Let's see. This is where y'all. Oh, the same now in Dresden.
now. Mm.
Dresden, of course. Yeah.
Dresden. So not good. I hope they don't cancel it in Coleman or Demopolis because those two
I
are fabulous.
Love those Christmas markets.
But y'all,
But the Coleman's a sundown town, remember? They should probably just cancel it
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Yeah. When
Coleman's-
Coleman got too popular, we had to
Mhm.
just throw out some massive lies about it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Which made Chris and I go to the Christmas market there, and it was amazing.
it's like young people. Tell them no. They're going to do it more. Kazakhstan to join the Abraham Accords.
Hmm.
That is a whole discussion for another day, but I do think it's interesting all the timing of this. Also, the FAA cuts air travel capacity to across 40 airports.
Mhm.
Not good.
Bad.
Check your flight. Make sure it's going out. All right, I'm off to see Riley Gaines. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be right back. Wait, they'll be right back.
Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I am Amy Beth Shaver, joined by my youngest daughter, Molly. Hello, Molly.
Hello, Mom.
Hey, JP.
Howdy.
So the next segment will play Would You Rather with JP asking the questions. But for now, I told you earlier today that we may need some levity, okay? Because the week has been heavy. It's been a lot of news. And we've done a lot of talking about what happened in New York City, but also what our responsibilities are. We've talked about Democrats and Republicans and the responsibilities that we all have. Just because you're a Republican doesn't mean you are the sainted one. We're all rotten and we all have a lot of work to do. Not rotten. I mean, we're sinners.
Yeah. We're rotten sinners.
We're rotten sinners.
Right.
Okay. But we each party has work to do. Okay. Allison, what do you, are you locked in?
I don't have my keys. Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay. So in light of that, you will soon find out that I'm a big fan of Not the Bee.
Not the Bee is good. So it's the real news
It's the
from
real
the Babylon
news
Bee. Yeah.
from the Babylon Bee. The Babylon Bee is hilarious. Do you follow the Babylon Bee?
I have no clue what that is, but
You don't know the Babylon Bee?
enlighten me.
Tell her about the Babylon Bee.
It's a satirical, so they make fake funny headlines about real stories.
Okay.
So I don't know, like I think I saw one for Mamdani about how Mamdani Day 1 organized call to prayers in the middle of Times Square or something like that. Something that they take a true thing and they exaggerate it and make it a joke, even though it's like it's funny because it's true.
Yeah.
And it's and then it makes you go, oh, that's actually sad because that's probably gonna happen.
And so they have a news site also, the Babylon Bee, with actual news called Not the Bee. And there are stories on there sometimes that are really interesting. And there are two. And I don't even know if you want to hop on the Not the Bee, but do y'all remember the story of the DC sandwich slinger?
I do.
Do you remember that story? Molly, do you know about this story? So the Jesse James, which by the way, they have hilarious bylines. This is what you call getting away with being a knucklehead. Remember sandwich slinger, the former government employee who tossed his Subway, that'd be sandwich, order at a federal agent. Okay. He called agents fascists. Well, he was tried in DC. And in a surprise to no one, the jury had no appetite for it. And so NBC says jurors showed no appetite for the Justice Department's case against the sandwich guy. By the way, this is my best news voice. The DC resident who chucked a Subway sandwich at the chest of a federal officer. Excuse me, back to good voice. Finding him not guilty Thursday after several hours of deliberations. The jury, which feasted on sandwiches for lunch Thursday, according to a person familiar with jury lunches, deliberated the charges for several hours Wednesday and Thursday before delivering the verdict. Well, we knew it was never going to stick. Attacking an officer isn't a serious crime like staying between the velvet ropes during an unscheduled tour of the Capitol building or moving Nancy Pelosi's podium from one place to another. But you know what happened to this guy? He was found not guilty of assaulting the feds.
It was on video. How was he found not guilty?
Were
he
we
literally
not-
was on video throwing a footlong at cops and running away. There's a video of it.
The most dangerous weapon out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So listen, I don't know, but it kind of makes sense because it's DC.
I mean, it does, but it goes along with this whole ludicrous idea that crime isn't crime anymore, that we're going to allow criminals to roam freely in the streets of New York City. Just wait, guys. You think we're kidding? We're not kidding. Think about Venezuela unloading their prisons and sending them to the U.S. So why are we surprised that the sandwich chucker was found not guilty?
I'm not surprised. I'd like to know their reasoning if that throwing a Subway sandwich is not assault.
Yeah, what is?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like, you're a federal agent. So, you know what? What if we tried that?
I think we'll be
Should
found
we-
guilty here.
Do you
in
think we'd be
Alabama.
found guilty?
Yeah, I think
If we
Alabama
like
would.
chucked a sandwich at a federal officer
Would
or
Subway
agent?
do the same damage here though? Should we try Firehouse maybe?
That's good. That's good. That was real good.
Thanks. I do
No,
like-
I think we'd be we'd be punished in Alabama. I think that's fair to say. I wouldn't
Mm.
suggest going down to Bama state trooper or an Alabama federal agent and throwing a sandwich at them. I don't think that's very
I
smart.
don't think that's going to go well. I think we know somebody who may prosecute that kind of crime
Phil
in his
Williams.
future job.
Phil Williams.
So I have story number 2 from Not the Bee. And you may remember this from the summer. The BBC and this host who made an expression because she has common sense and they don't. Let me tell you more about this story. We told you it takes guts to simply state the truth, and boy, were we correct. Nearly 5 months later, the BBC has come back and told us that Martine Croxall broke the rules of the BBC by making a facial expression during this report. And what report, might you ask? In June, a BBC teleprompter instructed the news presenter, Martine Croxall, to say, pregnant people.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's right. That's right. She bravely corrected this term by saying, say it with me, everybody, women. Today, the BBC announced that she broke the rules because of her facial expression. Our national broadcaster is a disgrace. Seriously, this is a real story. Yes, she's in trouble, according to this story, for making a face when reading absolute, as the Brits would say, rubbish.
Rubbish. That is absolute rubbish.
Isn't that
So she said the word pregnant people, but she made a face while saying it.
Yes.
And that's what got her
Well,
fired.
she made a face and then she corrected it and said, women.
Oh, okay.
So not only
Yeah.
did she make a face while saying pregnant people,
Mm-hmm.
like what face would you guys make if you were on the air and you're reading the teleprompter, which you can't see? We have a handy dandy teleprompter. It's just not up right now.
Mm-hmm.
What face would you make if you were instructed to say pregnant people? Would you be able to do it without making a face?
I unfortunately might
Here,
laugh.
lean into the microphone.
I fear I would do the same thing she did. I mean, I might laugh a little bit while doing it as well.
I'd
Which you
probably do
should.
worse.
What would you do? Quit?
I'd probably say pregnant people and then laugh and be like women and then keep going.
What if you just ignored pregnant people altogether and just said women?
Listen, the very idea that she stood up and corrected it to say women is a triumph in and of itself. But can you imagine that that's how far we have fallen?
This
had
is
the-
this
yeah.
is the BBC.
This is the BBC.
This is what are they out of London? I assume
They're all over, but mainly London.
Yeah. So I mean, Britain has fallen. This makes
Britain,
sense.
they did. How could they have fallen?
I don't know. It's pretty sad to see.
They used to be such a swarthy people.
Mm-hmm.
They did so much good in the world.
They were an empire.
You think that they were all tea and crumpets. I know that I've said scrumpets before, and I know it's crumpets, okay? This is in my past life, guys. Relax. Relax. But they were a swarthy people. The legends about them are real. And now they cannot allow Martine Croxall to say woman.
Yeah, and she got fired. Hey, I bet like Fox or I don't know some other better or who watches the BBC anyways. I mean, I'm sure
liberals
I'm
and
sure,
people in airports.
Yeah, yes. People in airports. That's probably true.
You know?
By
I
the-
really think so.
By the way, I got one story on the B on Not the B.
Yes, sir.
That is pretty crazy. I don't know if you saw this. Roy Wood Jr. I don't even know who this guy is.
He used to be from
but-
Birmingham.
Really?
Used to be.
If it's the Roy Wood I'm thinking about, keep going.
Well, anyways, he was on Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he said that he used Zillow to stalk the white family who bought his ancestors as slaves,
What?
and that one day he's going to show up to their house. So he did digging and went and found the descendants of those who bought his ancestors as slaves to come to America, and how he's going to show up to their house one day.
What is he going to do when he shows up at their house?
I don't know, but that is insanity. Talk about obsessed. Those people didn't. I think he did something. He said something about how, oh well, they're poor anyways. They didn't do anything.
No,
what
they
do
didn't.
they deserve for you to come and do whatever you're gonna do? Acting like a tough guy. But that's just that's insanity to me. I've seen it everywhere. He's literally he did the research and did the digging to not only find the descendants, but then go and Zillow their house and stalk them, and is
No.
going to show
That's
up to their house one day.
dedication, honestly.
I can tell you all that we lived in Charleston for 3 years. 2 of our girls were born there. One lives and works there right now. And I can tell you that is not going to go over well.
No.
I want Roy to understand, as somebody who found things out late in my life that were enlightening. That's fair. That's not going to go well. That is obsession.
It's pretty nuts. And I see here at the bottom, alternate headline: rich black man threatens a poor white family on an even richer black man's podcast.
Oh, that's good.
That's
good.
true.
That's true. It's absolutely true. It goes to the argument also that for example, if he had a son or a daughter, and you would assume that somebody else is going to come along and just randomly punish his son or daughter for something he did, that doesn't make any sense at all. And yet we're hundreds of years removed.
Yeah.
We've got to let this rest, y'all. Everything cannot be about this. It can't. And then you're denigrating them because they're poor. What are you saying? You wanted money from them? Did you think you were going to get that? No.
Yeah, he wants reparations while he's rich and they're poor.
In a country that helped make him rich. He worked hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So make that make sense. Like I'm 5.
It doesn't. You can't rational the irrational.
It's good, JP.
Thank you.
That's real good. So when we come back, it's our last segment of the day. We're going to do our exit question of the day, respond to any of your last texts and thoughts about all the things we've covered today. So don't go anywhere. You do not want to miss this version of Would You Rather. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver with JP. Our youngest daughter is sitting in.
Hey.
You were on your way home from college and
Mhm.
you stopped in because it's on the way to the house.
Oh, yeah, I had to.
I was very happy. I'm so happy you're here. So tomorrow we are going to have Freedom Friday. JP is going to do sports, which is going to be awesome because there's a lot to talk about. We will do a little bit on the filibuster because Allison has a little history lesson. Could you play some kind of patriotic history lesson music for us?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can find some for tomorrow.
Okay. And there will be plenty more, probably some Alabama news because we only talked about Turning Point, but there's a lot of other things going on. So it's going to be a great Friday. And then, I don't know, we'll just figure out what kind of game we're playing at the end of the show. A trivia question, of course. We've got all those cards. You never know what's going to happen. But for now, we're to the exit question of the day questions. And today's exit question of the days are, would you rather by JP?
I got some good ones in here. There was some I had to remove from the deck because they weren't very good, but I think I got some good ones queued up here.
Okay.
What is something you think everyone should try at least once in their lives?
Wow. Wait, that's a good one.
Is it wrong if I say sushi?
Well, okay.
Don't mean it.
Not
but-
airport sushi.
Yeah. What about people who are allergic to sushi?
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I think that everybody should try skydiving once in their life.
That's what I was going to say.
Were you really going to say
I was
that?
going to say
What-
skydiving.
what-
That's on my bucket list.
I've never done it, but I think that's what really came to my mind was skydiving.
Mhm.
What about you,
I
sis?
feel like, yeah, like that's like, I feel like a baseline answer. Like,
Okay. Well, can you up it?
facing your fears. I don't
Bungee
know.
jumping?
Have I ever done something that I think everyone should do?
Yeah.
Maybe like scuba diving.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. I like it.
I think I've heard so many people say their lives have changed after skydiving, and I got to try it one day.
Really?
One of my best friends
Mhm.
went skydiving the other day or
Who?
the other week.
Who?
Adelaide.
Really?
Mhm.
Did she like it?
Yeah, there's a whole video of it.
Oh my word. Okay.
All right, next one. When was the last time you cried during a movie?
Oh. Weekly?
Too long.
Weekly.
I think I cry at TikTok most of the time.
You
I'll-
cry watching TikTok?
Sometimes
girls.
soldiers coming home, like that'll get me. But yeah, I'll cry at a movie if there's like any semblance of emotion. So
She
What about you, Amy Beth? When was the last time?
okay. I don't
And what movie was it?
okay. I don't cry a lot in movies except there was a Hallmark movie. No, it wasn't a Hallmark. Was it a Hallmark movie and I got verklempt? Perhaps it was a Hallmark movie. That's so sad. I don't cry very often in movies. I'll cry for any other reason, but not movies. It's probably a military movie
Yeah.
or a significant death like Brian's Song, that really old classic football movie where the hero dies.
mm.
Like I cry at those kinds of things. What about you?
I think I know the movie. I don't cry during movies often either, but I cried when I watched Green Mile for the first time,
Ooh.
and I watched when John Coffey's character was about to die, and his last request was to watch that black and white movie in the theater by himself. Yeah.
Mm.
I cried watching that one. But what's funny is we used to have my 1 year in college. We had movie nights at the dorm, and we all took turns picking movies to watch. And I picked Green Mile. I think everybody in the dorm was bawling their eyes out.
Well played, JP.
So, yeah.
What dorm did you live in?
At Alabama,
Yeah.
it was Pres 2.
Okay. All right.
Press two.
I just needed to know the details.
All right,
Okay.
let's
These
see
are good
another one.
questions.
Let's see. What's a goal that you've recently made progress on?
This.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This-
Can I
Yes, go
can we
sis.
fist bump?
Yeah.
I was just gonna give her a fist bump. Oh, mine is probably, I don't know. My goal all of high school was to get into Auburn, and now I'm there and I'm living the dream, I can say. So yeah.
It's a pretty great dream. It's fun watching you live out your dream. You're doing a great job.
Oh, stop it.
You are. You're doing a
Thank
great
you.
job.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
What's a good one to end on? We
Oh.
got 1 minute left.
You got 1 minute left. I'll tell you that
Mhm.
Mark from Huntsville says skydive in Vinemont. It's got a great program. Perhaps we will, sir, take you up on that. Jeff Indiana says try pickled eggs.
Yeah, Jeff loves pickled eggs.
You know what? I'm willing to try those. I am. Okay, go
All
ahead.
right, one last one. What are you most looking forward to the next 10 years?
Oh, real answer. Y'all go first.
You go first.
I don't know. I don't think 10 years in advance. I just think about the next fun thing. Like this was the next fun thing.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
now I'm doing this. But I don't know.
Mhm.
It'd probably be getting a dog. I want to get a dog.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do you have
I
a
wa-
specific kind?
I don't know. I really like chocolate labs. I know that's like
So
lame
But
and
it's like-
stereotypical, but it's
It's well loved for a reason.
they're the best.
Right.
Yeah.
How about you, sis?
I don't know. Graduating? Can I say that?
You can say that. I would say continuing to have a house full of kids and grandkids
Mhm.
because grandkids are delightful and mine are little right now. But that has been such a joy in the midst of life because life is hard, isn't it? Like it's really hard. It's hard to do this, isn't it, JP? Like
It is.
you just, anyway, grandkids and spending time with my family. Okay, listen, you guys. Truly, we are going to have the best day tomorrow. Oh, we're going to get an update from Allison on the Riley Gaines event. So
Mhm.
we appreciate every single one of you for being with us all week long, all these years you've been with Phil. Tune in tomorrow where it's going to be Freedom Friday. This is Rightside Radio. I'm Amy Beth Shaver. This is Molly and JP. Until next time, be good, be safe. We'll see ya.